I started to focus three things on my life that I try to do every day. Three simple things that the focus are in my body, my mind, and my spirit or soul. And these three things are very important. And the first one, like physical, like you gotta pick something that will take off your checklist. It could be running, swimming, even going on a simple walk. Your body has to move, and you got to think of exercise as a means for longevity. You want to be 70, 80 years old and still be able to walk and even fucking serve yourself a cup of water, right? Like you don't you want to even squat to use the restroom. There's a lot of people, and a lot of older people, who can't even use the restroom, and it's hard for them. And so it's good to strengthen your knees. You got to do a lot of legs. So I think there's a study of people who squat a lot early in their life, have good legs function and later in their life. So just think of it as that. Don't think of it as exercise as a means to look good, or just even to, like, don't look at it as a very simple superficial way. Like it's very important. And as for me, I like to go to the gym. I like to go on, like, running, like sometimes twice a week. And I try not to miss 2 days. So if I go one day and I miss the next day, I can't miss the next day. I can't miss 2 days in a row. So I try to go at least from Monday to Friday, and then I take, like, the weekends off. But then during the week, I'll do like a stretching or like a yoga video, or even go on a walk with my dog. Just still do this. Like, you gotta move your body. Just move it. The other one would be, your mind. Dedicate at least like an hour of your time to using your mind and being creative in a way. You could take up painting, piano, um anything creative that your mind, like, if you wanted to do something, like you wanted to do a YouTube video, or you wanted to start a podcast, if you wanted to start to write, just anything creative that you've always wanted to do. Like, sometimes it's always in the back of your mind, like I wish I could build a chair. Go fucking buy wood and learn how to build a chair, or go buy tools and do it. If you like carpentry or whatever. But dedicate that some time towards your creativity, and um let your mind, like, explore it, like, see what you like and do that. Because sometimes in life, like, you need it. We don't have a lot of time, where we always want to do something, and then later on it's, I wish I would have done this. I always say this, like, regret, right? And if you have that itch in your mind that you want to do something and you want to practice it, go ahead, like, go do it, because it catches up to you, and then you don't have a lot of time. Later in the future, life goes by, but try to do it, and it's possible. Like me, I just got off work. I started cooking. Right now I'm cooking, like, pasta over in the kitchen, and I just got off from work, and I try to dedicate this first hour after I get home to do this video and edit it, and then upload it on YouTube, or schedule it on YouTube. And then the 1 hour a day accumulates into 7 hours a week, or 365 hours a year. Like, just, and I don't know, like, just learn something. I was just saying, I wanted to start painting, like, color, I think it's called, or oil painting, but maybe start with water because it's less difficult. But like, just try and do stuff. I even I've I've learned a lot of things. I learned how to play guitar very well. Now I don't know that much, but I can still pick it up and play some chords and play something. I learned how to, like, read music, like musical notes, because I was gonna join an orchestra once. I don't know. I could even like there's a time where I even wanted to dabble into music when I was really into like dubstep at that time, like in middle school, and I try to learn how to make like music and songs and all that. Like I feel like I've always tried to do stuff, and like this YouTube stuff, like I just thought it was really cool, and like I feel like I have a passion for like movies and stuff, so I started doing it, and I'm doing it for every day almost. And yeah, and at the end of the day, it feels fun to me, and when I go to sleep, I feel fulfilled. Like, oh, like I did it. Like it was cool that I had this idea in my head and I did it, and now I'm not at night. Oh, I could have done that. Like it would have been cool, right? So just get it done, whatever is in your mind, and just do it. Another thing would be your spirit, your soul, or whatever you want to call it. Oftentimes we go through life and we don't take a we don't pause in our head. We don't stop and take a deep breath and analyze how our day was. Like at the end, me personally, at the end of the night, at least for 5 minutes, I take like a breathe. I could call it meditation. You could call it praying. I kind of like go through it and like start remembering like what happened at work in the morning, like who I saw. Did something bother me that somebody did to me or somebody said? And I just kind of like think about it, like how did I react to it? Did I say something stupid, or just kind of like analyze your day, and then the next day I know with a more clear mind of or analyzing my environment and who I should kind of like talk to or stay away from, or who I could like talk to also to learn more, or like somebody could teach me something, or somebody could even direct me to somebody else that I want to speak to that knows something. It's always like try to reflect on what I could learn and what I could use, and what I could always be a little bit better, like a 0.5% better every day. And then just stay in silence and analyze your day or the day before. Just stop and think and give your brain a little rest, and intentionally take some deep breaths. There's like a technique where you have to take at least like 5 very 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 deep 5 breaths, and you kind of like your mind is just going all over, like bouncing around, and then after those 5 breaths it's kind of like moving slow. Your thinking is more intentional, and then also after that I say like a quick prayer. I don't really say too much about my religious beliefs, but whatever you believe in, I usually take, like, to be honest, right now I've been doing like 2 minutes. Just been doing my prayers, like thank God for another day, give me a good night's rest, and pray for the people that I love. And yeah, just kind of like how I go about it is like I try to speak to a friend, and I make it feel more natural. Like I don't put any pressure on myself to I don't want to feel like it's fake. I feel like I struggle a little bit with kind of like with my beliefs, as in it's a whole different thing, but I try to be intentional with the things that I do a little bit, and I hope that you guys are doing the same. And so remember, everything's connected. The body, the mind, the soul, everything is connected. It's a one big thing, and so you got to treat it right and take care of it. And remember, don't forget about any of this, okay? It's 3 things, 3 wins: body, mind, and soul. 3 simple wins, and every day is gonna feel better. It's gonna feel like you did something. It's gonna feel like you didn't waste your time. So, three things. Thanks for watching.